to my channel. So today's video is going to be an Empties review video. If you guys have never heard of this, basically I'm going to be reviewing my trash with you guys. I love watching Empties videos because it really gives you a cool perspective. It's kind of like a favorites video in the way that I'm going to be doing mini reviews on all these little things, but it's a little bit different because I have used the full product and I have a pretty good idea and review on all of these items. And then at the end of each item, I will tell you guys if I plan on repurchasing it, and that's kind of your way of knowing that if it's a super good product or not. So yeah, let's just get on into sharing this lovely box of trash. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is some shampoos and conditioners. So I recently went through this set by Tresemme, and it is their luxurious moisture line. Tresemme has a bunch of different types of shampoo and conditioner, but I really like this one. This was not my first time using this stuff. I have used the Moisture Rich line by Tresemme before, and I really love it. I hadn't used it in a while because I really like to switch up my shampoos and conditioners pretty much every time I go to buy a new one, but I hadn't used this one in a while and I wanted to give it a go, and I was like super happy I did, especially the conditioner. It's really good. Would I repurchase these? Absolutely, 100%. I will throughout time repurchase these, but like I said, with shampoo and conditioner, my hair can get kind of used to things, I feel like. So I really like to switch up my shampoo and conditioner pretty much every time I go buy a new one. Okay, I have one more shampoo to share with you guys, and this is the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Brazilian Smooth Shampoo. I pretty much got this stuff because it was on sale for $2.50. So it's actually for difficult to straighten hair or really curly hair, which I really don't have at all. And it was a fine shampoo. I really like the smell of this. I really like the smell of all Garnier shampoos and conditioners. But I don't think I'll repurchase this just because it's not even for my hair type. I honestly just got it because it was so cheap. So I have a few makeup remover wipes that I'm going to talk about. So the first one is the L'Oreal ones. These are actually pretty new to the drugstore, and I must say I did not like these. I'm really picky when it comes to makeup wipes. I just want mine to be super wet and get the whole face done in one wipe. I hate having to reach in for 2 and 3 and sometimes 4 makeup wipes just to take off the day's makeup. And I found that with these I had to use at least 2 and sometimes 3 wipes, which just really bugs me because then you go through them so quickly. And the reason why it took 2 or 3 wipes instead of just 1 is that they were pretty dry. I wouldn't even be done with the full wipe, but it would be so dry it would be like a paper towel by the time. So that being said, I will not be repurchasing these L'Oreal makeup wipes. I do not like them. I'm sorry, L'Oreal, but I don't like these very much. Next ones I'm going to talk about are the Neutrogena, and these ones are actually really great. Let me just say really quickly, my absolute favorite makeup wipe is the Costco makeup wipes by the Kirkland brand. I feel like that's totally random and nobody really talks about them, but I actually heard Katie, her channel is Lusterlux, I actually heard her say, like on her Snapchat, I think, that she uses the Costco ones, and they are the best makeup wipes I've ever used in my life. They're super moist wipes. They like never get dry. But if I had to pick one from the drugstore that I think are the most similar, just based on the ones that I've tried so far, it's gotta be these Neutrogena ones. I haven't been using the Costco ones just because I don't have a Costco membership. I always just went to Costco with my mom back when I lived in the same town as her. So now I don't have a Costco membership. I don't even know where the nearest Costco is, to be honest. So I've just been going to the drugstore and trying ones out. And so I definitely think that from now on I will be repurchasing these Neutrogena ones. This was my second pack. Okay, moving on, we're going to keep up with the skincare trend and talk about some exfoliators. This is the St. Ives exfoliator, but it is not their apricot scrub like their original one. This is the Evening and Brightening Pink Lemonade and Mandarin Orange scrub, and this is like the generic version of the St. Ives regular apricot scrub. Now I know that the St. Ives scrubs are very controversial. Lots of people say that they're not good for you, they can actually scratch your skin and all of this, but I have been using St. Ives apricot scrub since I was probably 12 years old. My mom has been using it forever. My sister's been using it forever. Well, I don't think my sister does anymore, but it's been in my life for a really, really long time, and I've never ever had a bad experience with it. However, I will say that the generic version is not 100% like the normal one. In some products, the generic version is just as good, and that's why I decided to try this one. But I will say that the exfoliant beads in this one are a little bit more harsh than your other one. I still used the full thing and it didn't scratch my face or anything. I just won't be repurchasing the generic one anymore because I don't feel like it's as good. Now let's talk about this one really quickly. St. Ives recently came out with a few new exfoliating scrubs because they were getting a lot of reviews on their apricot one that it was too harsh. So they came out with a few new ones and they're supposed to be more gentle exfoliators. I absolutely loved the smell of this one, especially in the morning. It just seemed to like wake me up with the grapefruit and tangerine and all of that. I loved it. But to be honest, I don't think I will be repurchasing this. I think I will honestly go back and get the St. Ives just normal apricot scrub. I just ran out of the off-brand one, so I gotta go get one pretty soon here, but I don't think I will be getting this one just because I really, really like the deep exfoliating of the apricot one. But I highly recommend if you don't like as deep of an exfoliator, this one is really, really light. It's really nice. And it's got really, really small beads in it, so it's not gonna be harsh on your skin whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna take a little break from the face and go back to some more hair care. I have some dry shampoos to talk to you guys about. So the first one I'll start with is the one that I absolutely hate. This is Treseme's Fresh Start Dry Shampoo. And to be honest, I got this bottle of dry shampoo like seriously 3 or 4 years ago. And it's lasted this long because I just don't like it. It's kind of served as like my backup dry shampoo when I run out of the ones that I love and it's like, oh no, I haven't gotten one yet and I need some dry shampoo. I'll use this stuff. But I do not like the smell of this and I don't feel like it did what a dry shampoo should do whatsoever. Honestly, I can feel the residue in my scalp when I spray this on. It feels not clean when I'm done using it. It feels actually dirtier. I'm pretty picky about my dry shampoos too, but I was actually really, really happy to finally be done with this one because I have had it in my collection for so long and I'm like, just get out of here. Next up is this Got To Be Rockin' It dry shampoo. And this stuff is not my favorite, but it is a great dry shampoo. I don't get a residue in my hair when I use this at all. My one thing that I'm being picky about in it is that it does spray out pretty white. Some dry shampoos come out whiter than others, but I found this one does look pretty white on my hair. But as long as you blend it in nicely and don't put too much, it works out great. So I really do actually like this stuff. And then like my favorite dry shampoo that I've ever tried is this. This is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. This is hands down my favorite dry shampoo I've ever tried in my life. Batiste to me, and even this one, can be a little bit strong. I'm somebody that puts a lot of products in my hair and I also wear perfume, so sometimes I don't want a super smelly dry shampoo. So this one's really, really good. This one smells so clean. Like it's just a super fresh, clean smell. I'm rambling, aren't I? So this is kind of fun to talk about. This is the Saint Tropez Self-Tanning Dark Bronzing Mousse. So I actually ran out of this stuff quite a bit ago. It still has a tiny bit in it, but I'm honestly scared that I'm gonna get like one leg done and then there's gonna be no more and I'm gonna be like, what do I do? Let me just tell you guys, I have tried quite a few self-tanners and this one is the best. So how I used this stuff was I took a shower at night after I shaved and everything. I would put this on and I would actually sleep with it in overnight. Then wake up in the morning, shower off that color guard, and you have a beautiful tan. I especially really, really like this stuff because it's got a beautiful green undertone, like a green olivey undertone, which is what my natural undertone is anyways. I'm a very, very warm tone person, so I really wanted a self tanner that was gonna give me that olivey tan, and this does it beautifully. If you guys want to see a self-tanning routine, I would love to film it for you guys. Just let me know in the comment section down below if you would be interested. Okay, so let's do some makeup. The first thing that I went through that you guys are probably going to be like, duh, is my Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I went through 2 in the shade number 15 Light. This is my absolute favorite concealer right now. I've just been literally obsessed with it. I've gone through through 2 and my 3rd one is almost out. So this one's kind of a no-brainer. Yes, yes, and yes. I will be repurchasing this until the day I die. And then I actually went through a couple mascaras. So the first one is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express, and this is the cat eyes version. It has the like leopard print on the handle. This is one of my favorite mascaras, if not my favorite from the drugstore, because of this cool curved wand. I absolutely love this wand and what it does for my lashes. I don't know what it does. I love this stuff. If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend trying it out, and I will totally be repurchasing this. Again, it's one of my favorites from the drugstore. And then this mascara is actually like hands down my favorite mascara like ever. This is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. It looks super jank because it's super old, but it's one of those mascara wands that like works perfectly as a first mascara and works perfectly as like your top coat mascara. Jordana can be found at Walgreens. That's where I purchased mine, and if you find it at your local Walgreens, this mascara is like $2 or $3. I highly recommend trying it out. It's really great. So this summer we went through a Rite Aid SPF 85. Who in the hell needs an SPF 85? I really like the continuous spray ones because, I mean, who's got time to rub lotion all over their body when you're at the river and you're like trying to just get on with your life? So really dig the continuous spray. What else could you really say about a sunscreen? This is another... There's so much dust in this box, you guys. It's been stewing in the corner of my bedroom for quite a while, and every time I pull something out, it's like dust. This is kind of random, but I thought I'd throw it in here. This is my favorite deodorant. I've been using it my whole life. Like, I've literally never tried a different deodorant. This is just what my mom's always used, my sister's always used, so it's what I've always used. This is the Lady Speed Stick. It can be found at any drugstore, and I really like the Powder Fresh scent. So I went through a bottle of this Nivea Essentially Enriched Body Lotion, and I really liked this stuff. Actually, before this, I don't think I had ever used a Nivea body lotion. Ugh. It just has like your normal generic lotion-y smell, but it says it has almond oil and Hydra IQ in it. It's for dry to very dry skin, deep and long-lasting moisture, blah blah blah. It's a great one. I liked it. Again, it's lotion. What more could you frickin' say about lotion? Okay, this is interesting. I wanted to talk to you guys about my razors. Look, they're not pink, they're blue, they're boy razors. I know, let's talk about this. Let's gather. I want to share this knowledge with you guys. Okay, so I've been using like the Schick Hydra Women's Pink disposable razors for as long as I can remember. Last year I ran out of razors for whatever reason, and my boyfriend has always used these ones. He just had like a normal one of these Schick Hydro razors, and then he buys the disposable razor heads. And so one time I really needed to shave and didn't have a razor, so I was like, Harley, switch your razor. I need to use it. Like, I don't care. I need to use one right now. So I tried it, and my life has been changed ever since that day. Do you know how much better men's razors are than women's? I know that I was using disposable ones. I mean, these are disposable too, but I was using, hold on, let me show you what I was using. Look, I still have a pack. So I was totally wrong. It's not Schick, it's the Gillette Venus Sensitive Pink Girly razors, okay? I would seriously use one of these for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and need a new one, and these last so much longer. I don't know how to explain it, but these just shave your legs so much smoother. I never ever get razor burn on my armpits or anything anymore. So we each have our own little like actual razor thing, and then we buy these, and it comes in a pack of 4, and they last so much longer. And I'm sorry I've rambled on so long about men's razors, but I love them. So I went through a primer. This is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer, and I absolutely love this primer. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I have dry skin and I love anything luminous, dewy, anything that's gonna make me glow. This was my second repurchase of this primer, and I will definitely be going back to get another one. I absolutely love this primer. Has my ear been out that whole time? Is anybody else like that? Like, I'm not even embarrassed of my ears. Like, you guys can see my ears. I don't feel like I have big ears, but I am so weird about like my ear showing, like being tucked behind. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just weird, I know. So yeah, I will be repurchasing this. I absolutely love it. And I love the packaging. How cute is this? So I have a couple moisturizers I have to talk to you guys about. This is the Cetaphil or Cetaphil Intensive Moisturizing Cream. I've talked about this 1,000 times on my channel before. This is hands down my favorite moisturizer ever. I've been using it for years. Ever since I started wearing makeup, I've been using this stuff, and I've tried other things. Like right now, I'm actually trying this one, which I hate. Cetaphil actually has like a normal moisturizer, but I get the Intensive Moisturizing Cream, which says it's actually for hands, feet, elbows, and knees. So it's like a really thick moisturizing cream, but that's why I love it. I even put this on before I put makeup on, and it's never ever in my life made my makeup weird or cakey or anything because of it being too thick. It's just great. If you have super dry skin and you need a great thick moisturizer, I definitely recommend this. Another moisturizer I went through is this Clinique sample of their Moisture Surge Intense. I absolutely hated this stuff at first, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but then I loved it. At first, the smell really got to me because it smells, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not a bad smell at all. It's just not like my favorite scent, and I honestly just don't know how to describe it to you guys, and I'm sorry, but at first the scent really bothered me, and then I just ended up loving the moisturizer. So if I do get the chance, I will be purchasing the full size of this just to try it out a little bit more. But yeah, I was really glad that I got this as a sample because I ended up loving it. Last but not least, I have my favorite toothpaste here. This is the Sensodyne toothpaste, and I really like the extra whitening version. This is one of the only toothpastes that I can honestly say helps with my sensitivity and helps with whitening. I personally have extremely sensitive teeth to things like hot foods, cold foods, things like that. If you do as well, I highly recommend trying this Sensodyne toothpaste. And I feel like a lot of toothpastes say that they're whitening, but they're really not. And I feel like this is one of the only ones I've ever tried that's actually made my teeth look whiter over time. But yeah, I mean, it's just toothpaste. You guys really care? Okay guys, that's it. We got through all of our trash. I really hope you guys liked this video and enjoyed getting a new perspective on some products. It was really fun to film, and I'm definitely going to be continuing to collect my trash for you guys to do these little mini reviews every once in a while. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so that you never miss a video from me. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.